Doodoo Cave Tragedy. 2019. Two Italian divers Carlo Basso and Carlo Barbieri went to explore the famous El Doodoo cave system in the Dominican Republic. This underwater cave is known for its maze-like passages and beautiful scenery that attracts many divers. Neither Basso nor Barbieri had proper training for cave diving, as they only had regular open water diving experience. By 11:50 a.m. they had entered the water. At first their dive went smoothly as they swam deeper into the cave. As they went further, though, the cave became darker and narrower. Then they made a critical mistake. They left the main guideline and entered a side passage. These side paths are more dangerous, which is why they're set apart from the main line. As they moved through this narrow space, they stirred up fine dirt from the cave floor. The clear water quickly turned dirty and they couldn't see anything. Their lights only bounced off the floating dirt particles, making them useless. Things quickly got worse. They had lost the main guideline. Every move they made stirred up more dirt, making them even more confused. They couldn't even use hand signals to communicate because of how badly cloudy the water was. Each panicked breath used up their air supply faster. The situation became deadly when Basso's front air tank got tangled in the cave line. As he struggled to move, the line broke, cutting off their only reliable way back to the exit. They were now trapped in an unknown passage with no clear way out and running out of air. When the divers didn't return by mid-afternoon, people waiting on land became worried. The Dominican Republic's Speleological Society was called, and two skilled divers, Philip Lemon and Angel Compra, started searching for them. The rescuers soon found cloudy water, the first sign of trouble. Then they discovered a broken guideline leading into a narrow dirt-filled passage. The water was so cloudy they had to feel their way through. After hours of searching, they had to turn back without finding the missing divers. The search continued the next day on 12th February. 3 days after Basso and Barbieri entered the cave, rescuers found one of them. Carlo Barbieri's body was stuck in a narrow side passage in a spot so tight that even the rescue divers had trouble reaching him. His gear was working fine, which means he likely ran out of air or drowned. The rescuers couldn't get his body out because the passage was too narrow and decided to leave the body there. By 21st February, after searching for nearly 2 weeks, the local team stopped looking. The risks were too great, and there was little hope of finding Basso alive. Two American divers, Ed Sorensen and Mike Young, experts in cave rescue, were called to help after getting permission from worried local officials. Sorensen and Young had 8 days to complete their mission using special equipment, including a harness for tight spaces and a 4-point anchor system. They carefully moved into the narrow passage where Barbieri was found. Then they discovered Basso's body the next day, stuck in a narrow passage beyond where they found Barbieri. Both bodies were eventually retrieved.